Hi everyone, happy Sunday. I'm here with little Louie because I want to get him dressed into something else. As you can see, I did actually cut the feet out of this. I just snipped it out, I haven't finished it off or anything. And what I intend to do is neaten off and fold it under so we can permanently have his little feet out when he wears this in the future. So I want to change him, and I want to do something with him that I have never done with any of my babies. So let me get sorted, and so I've taken off the little outfit, moved this out of the way, and what is the thing I'm going to be doing? Well, it's nothing exciting, but to me it's kind of groundbreaking. What I'm going to do is take the Charlie Crane chair down and display Louie in my living room with me, you know, so that I can see him during the day if I'm home and things like that. Not all the time, but I think the majority of the time. Why not? Why shouldn't I have some of my collection in my lounge? Seriously, why shouldn't I? Because after all, it is misogynism that's driven my embarrassment, and that's a massive topic for another day. But it is. If a woman collects dolls, it's frowned upon. If a woman collects a doll that looks like a real baby, there's something wrong with her, because women are supposed to do a certain thing, whatever the certain thing is, designed by men. If you are in ownership of a womb, you are supposed to act a certain way, which is all bullshit. And back to a previous video that I made, it is embarrassment that is preventing me, or has prevented me, from having a Reborn or a Silicone downstairs in the living room with me. When I've got a perfectly beautiful Charlie Crane chair, as many of us have, and yeah, I'm going to dress it as it would look, and I'm going to just pop him in the corner, you know, so that I can look at him and, you know, feel the happy thoughts that I feel when I walk past him when I come upstairs. And as my eldest son would say, it's your house, Mum, you do what you want. And he is in actual fact right. This is my house, it's mine. And if people don't like it that come into my house, then they can fuck off back out of my house. I don't know why I am embarrassed. I don't know why I am. It's a step too far, I must admit, for me to take baby out in a pram. That's a step too far for me, and I accept my own limitations. And again, it's through embarrassment. And I'm perfectly honest about my embarrassment with you all. Seriously, I'm too embarrassed. But not to have a baby in my living room, beautifully displayed, because he will be, is insanity, isn't it? So I'm going to get him all dressed up now, ready for when I can take the Charlie Crane downstairs. Oh, no, I need to powder him. Ready for when I can take the Charlie Crane downstairs and dress it, which then leads me on to the lovely topic of how you make these babies look real. It's one of my favourite topics. It's one that I'll revisit time and time again, because how we display them makes them look real or not. And that doesn't matter what sort of Reborn or Silicone you have. It doesn't matter, or the provenance, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you display your baby in a real way, you know, a realistic way, and not just sitting on a settee, because that's not real, or, you know, just being a doll on a chair. That's displaying a doll on a chair. That's not what we're going for with Reborns and Silicones. What we're going for is realism. We're going for that uncanny valley. And what I'll do is I'll dress the Charlie Crane chair, and I'll position baby in such a way that he looks real. You know, he's sleeping, but he's real, and he's sleeping what will be in a corner of my room that is visible at all times. It's not hidden in a corner. I'll choose the corner that's by my TV cabinet, actually. So all eyes will be pointing towards little Louis when I pop him down there. Now you might think, well, why on earth are you making a video about this? Because it's bloody important. We're all pigeonholed. We're all forced to believe that collecting these things is because there's something wrong with us. And there's nothing wrong with us. It's a choice. Just the same. And I'm going to use that age-old cherry with referencing men with their toy trains. Their model engines, with all the love and care that they put into them, are replicas of real-life trains, are actual trains with actual header codes, actual things, you know. And that's thought of as being, oh, well, that's good, isn't it? Us women that are doing it with actual babies, you know, realistic looking dolls, something wrong with us. Got to break through that. Got to break through. We've got to do it somehow, guys. We really have. And it is a big deal for me because I've always kept my Reborns, if you like, not a dirty little secret. That isn't what I'm saying. I've always kept my Reborns not out, for sure, never out. People wouldn't know before I got my crib, which was my first step. People wouldn't know I collected them because I kept them away. Even in my own room, this room, I kept them out of sight because of embarrassment. Now, I mean, some of you will know me of old. You know, I'm tough. I'm tough. And I am. And I'll argue the toss with anybody. Happily. But come into my world and see my actual living area with a doll that looks like a real baby, and it just made me shrivel with embarrassment. And I know many of us feel the same. I know many of us keep this hobby from our friends and from our family. And I'm here to say, just don't. Obviously, if you've got the wherewithal to don't, you know, I'm not talking about people that are living under somebody else's roof. I'm not talking about, you know, that, you know, you're not actually old enough to have your own gaff. But essentially, I've had my own gaff for quite a few years, you know. And here I am, pandering to what society is trying to push me into a corner with, and not display my babies out because I'm embarrassed because of what society thinks. Well, who gives a fuck what society thinks? If we need to change what society thinks, and the only way we can change what society thinks is by doing the opposite. You know, by getting our babies out on display so that our neighbours and family can see them when they pop round. My neighbours have got no problem with it. That's another thing. My neighbours have got no problem. They know I collect babies. They know I collect dolls. And my family, certainly no problem at all. None of them. You know, my sons, their other halves, not a problem. So why I feel so unable to enjoy my dolls anytime I'm at home, what does that make me, apart from browbeaten, you know. Sorry, this ended up being a bit more serious than I expected it to be. But I will show you. I don't know how to do this. I think I'm just going to put it over the top like that. We're going with porridge socks, everybody, which have gone on twisted wrong. Yeah, we're going with porridge socks over the top of his little feeties. Now, I could have put the stay-on booties on. Those are the ones that cost me £25. I know, I mention it a lot. But these porridge socks cost me nearer to 20 if you add in shipping. Yeah, I'm not mad at these. I don't know why I'm so mad at the stay-on booties, but I am. Anyway, we're having those little sockies on, like that. And I think I'm going to pop him a little hat on. And then I'll get on with the duty. Actually, it looks so cute like that. If I spike his hair up as well. That looks so cute. That definitely looks cute, doesn't it? I will take his hat off and take some photos of him like that after I've finished this upload. And then, and what I was just saying was, I will get on with the business of making the dressing the Charlie Crane seat in my living room, because I think it's about time I liberated myself, you know. I'm just going through what, you know, I don't know, I'm just going through my own thoughts and my own troubles with this hobby. And they're only small troubles really, but I want to see what I have. I mean, I do have a cabinet with a Kenner Blythe and a Rouge Noir, which is an EBL Blythe, in their own little tiny diorama on one shelf. On the next shelf down, I do have a couple of BJDs, my favourites, and a lot of circus type memorabilia. And it's definitely my corner, you can tell. So why shouldn't I have this little squish in the other corner? Because to me, he's just perfect. He is perfect in every way possible, and yeah, I want to display him. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time on this lovely Sunday. I've been saying to my husband this morning, I wish just one day I could just stop in and just not go out. Today is not one of those days again. I need to nip out. So while this is uploading, I will go and do that. Get back, edit as I need, you know, add a bit of music and things like that. And also add those extra videos, previous videos that you may want to watch and spend a little more time with me, because you're more than welcome to do that. Of course you are. Thanks for listening to me, guys, and I'll catch you in another video soon. Bye.